new band of rebels arose who were determined to carry the fight to Jerusalem.
The Sicarii.
To the Sicarii, anyone who wasn't fighting the Romans was a collaborator and worthy of death.
Many were slain every day, and the fear men were in was worse than the calamity itself.
According to thy manifold mercy, thou gavest them saviors.
Thou gavest them saviors. You heard them from heaven and you gave them saviors, all right? So there's been multiple saviors. The Lord used Moses as a savior the first time, all right? You got a question?
Which camp are you guys in?
Excuse me?
Which camp are you guys in? Which
What is the Sicarii? What's the Sicarii?
Oh, okay, I see it.
Are you in a camp?
No. I'm actually a Reformed Baptist.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
But I heard you don't say Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, I know about you guys. You ever heard of someone called James White? He actually
know about James White.
debate with one of your...
Dr. James White?
Yeah.
You guys debate?
He did. I watched the debate.
No, he's talking about the dude from GLCC.
Yeah. What's the differences between you and GLCC?
All kinds of different.
I'll come back.
Just like how you got like,
Okay.
like how you have different religious sects, like Baptist, Methodist.
Yeah.
Even with us, there's different sects. Us, GMS, UPK.
So, if I had to be saved, if I said, okay, I want to be reconciled to God, and I asked you, how would I be saved? What would your answer be?
I'd ask you what's your nationality. I think you might be an Edomite, though.
Okay.
But what is your nationality?
Well, let's see, I'm like quarter Mexican from my dad's side. I'm then also Irish from my dad, Irish, the mutt, a whole mix.
Hey, would you call yourself a Mestizo?
Mestizo, I'm not familiar with the term.
Well, I don't know. Basically, what I say is you got to be an Israelite to get delivered.
Okay.
But what you guys believe is being saved isn't what being saved is.
Okay.
Because you're taught in the Christian church that, like the preacher will say, come up to the front, then you go up to the front, and you're like, you believe that Jesus was raised from the dead?
Okay.
Yes. You believe Jesus came in the flesh? You believe Jesus is the Son of God? You tell them yes, and then they'll tell you you're saved. You know what I'm saying? So now,
Well, I think there has to be fruit that follows after that proclamation of faith. I think someone can't just say that and they're automatically get their ticket punched to heaven.
okay, I hear that. But the point is, your guys' whole understanding of what being saved is wrong. Being saved isn't you dying, then you get to go up in heaven and be with God because you're saved, or if you're not in Ezekiel when he said that.
Ezekiel?
Was that including the entire world right there?
I think it's a prophecy for the new covenant that he made between him.
What was the new covenant made?
It was made with the church, with his chosen people.
Let me show you something. See, because you guys play a lot of word games. You say the church is chosen people. Who are God's chosen people?
Israel.
Okay, then so why don't you just say Israel?
Well, the church is Israel.
Huh?
The church is Israel.
But is the church the whole world? Who is the church?
No.
Are they the physical descendants of Israel, or just anybody who decides to say
It's
they want to be
Jew
Israel?
and Gentile.
But who are the Gentiles that Jesus is going to speak to?
What do you mean?
What is it? John 7:35. You're going to find out that this Bible is for the Israelites. It's all time to the Israelites. If you read about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, God made promises to these three men, right? You think God lied to them?
No.
Okay, so who was their seed? Abraham's seed, Isaac's seed, and Jacob's seed. Who was their seed?
They're the Israelites.
Okay, so how does the whole entire world become these men's seed all of a sudden when he made the promises to those three men?
But didn't the Lord tell Abraham that he's going to bless the whole world through his seed?
Just because you bless the world doesn't mean the whole world's going to get salvation.
I don't think the whole world's going to get salvation,
I know what you're
but I
saying.
think Gentiles will.
The Gentiles that he was talking to were Israelites. Right, John 7:35.
All right. Look at John 7:35.
Try to understand this.
Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go? That we shall not find him.
Whither will he go that we shall not find him? They're talking about Jesus. Where is he going to go that we're not going to be able to find him, right? Go ahead.
That we shall not find him. Will he go unto the dispersed among the
Now
Gentiles?
shall he go to the dispersed among the Gentiles? Go ahead.
And teach the Gentiles.
Now this is my question. Who are the dispersed among the Gentiles?
I don't know. I haven't studied the text?
The only people that were dispersed were the Israelites.
Okay.
That was the curse that was going to happen to
Okay.
them. In the book of Deuteronomy, when you read the curses, it tells the Israelites the Lord is going to scatter them from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. So, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
That'll be the 64, 2864.
All right, Deuteronomy 28 verse 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
From one end of the earth to the other. This was a prophecy that was going to happen to the Israelites if they didn't keep the laws. This was one of the curses that the Lord was going to put on them, that they would be scattered among all the nations, right? So when we get to John 7:35, he says that the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles, because the people that he was going to were the Israelites that had been dispersed into all these different places that were living under the custom of the other nations. Get James 1 first. Get John 11:49. I'm going to show you something. This Bible's written in the true way, and the Lord did this for me because he knew that if he wrote it straight up, this white man would have got his hand in the Bible and burnt this whole thing up. But the Lord has tricked these people into thinking that they have something to do with it, and it's still here for us to this day. It's a pretty cold game, but the Lord he works in mysteries, man.
You said 11:39?
49.
All right, St. John,
Remember, we just read the dispersed Gentiles, right? Remember that.
St. John chapter 11 verse 49, and one of them Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not.
Now it's expedient for us that one man shall die for the people, right? Who was that one man that was going to die for the people?
Jesus.
Okay, so you're following along, all right? Go ahead.
And this, verse 51, and this spake he not of himself,
So Matthias didn't speak this of himself. He was talking about the people that he was talking about. Go ahead.
but not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation.
For that nation. What nation was that? The Jews, right? Jesus should die for the Jews. Go ahead.
And not for that nation only,
Not for that nation only, all right? We're talking about the Gentiles now, right? The Jews and the Gentiles, right? So explain to you who the Gentiles are. Go ahead.
but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad.
So he should also gather together on one the children of God that were scattered abroad, right? Now this is the New Testament. We just read the dispersed Gentiles, right? He just called the children of God that were scattered. Dispersed and scattered. Would you agree that those are the same men? Being dispersed and being scattered?
Dispersed, yes.
So the dispersed Gentiles that he was going to was the same scattered 12 tribes that he's talking about right here. But he said children of God right there, right?
So, wait, why don't they just call them Jews? Why do they call them Gentiles?
Because the Jews, what it was at the time when Jesus was on the scene, the Jews were the only ones that were in the land. The other Israelites had been kicked out and been scattered away because King Solomon sinned. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So remember the nation of Israel, and it stopped being one nation. It got broken into two different kingdoms, right? So when Jesus was on the scene, the Jews were in the land. It was mainly Judah, Benjamin, and Levi that was there in the land, the darker tribe. The other tribes had already been scattered off.
When the Israelites from all over at Pentecost come, who are those people? Why are they called Gentiles? Why are they called Jews in Pentecost?
Acts second chapter.
So why are they called Gentiles?
Tell me what scripture you're talking about.
I believe it's in Acts chapter.
Yeah, because not only was there northern people, there was also Jews that was living in another land, so they was called Gentiles. Acts chapter 2, verse 5. Acts chapter 2, verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
See that? So it just sat there and told you that there was Jews, devout men, but they were out of every nation under heaven because the Jews were living everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't talking about other nations. This is just talking about actual Jews like right now. I'm from the tribe of Judah, but I live in America. There's other black men like me that live in England. Other black men that live in China. They're Jews, but they live in different places.
Salvation is basically determined on your race and your nationality.
Yes, it's determined on your nationality. You have to be of the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those promises were made to them. If you go back into the Old Testament, do you see all the things that the Israelites had to do to come into the bondage of the covenant? Like when they had a sacrificial covenant where they had all the different sacrificial animals on the altar.
Yeah.
Remember Moses had blood in the basin?
Yeah.
And he took the blood and he sprinkled it on all the people.
Yeah.
And they said all the things of this law we will do them. The whole world was not there. So how does all of a sudden the whole world get all these things that the Israelites had to do when they were amongst each other secretly?
But they didn't do all the things of that law.
No, they broke the laws, man, and the Lord punished them for it. But the Lord's going to return to them again. Have you listened to what's going on here? Let's get our favorite one, Jeremiah 23. I'll show you. It's all over the Bible. What you see all the other nations are doing is they're trying to cling on to Gentiles as if that's talking about them. But that's the mystery of the Bible, where the Gentiles are.
Yeah, we got to go. It's actually an interesting conversation.
For sure.
Yeah. So
Anytime. You got to come
I
back.
thought you guys were more of a workspace type thing.
What's that mean?
Like you'd say if I asked you what would I have to do to go to heaven, you say, well, you got to do something and have faith.
Well, if you're not an Israelite, well, the other nations are going to be in the kingdom of heaven. But the other nations aren't going to get saved. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that have to get saved and taken back to our land. Why would the Lord, I want you to hear the scripture if you can understand what being saved really is. All right? Jeremiah 23, I think it's 5, and read down to 7. So you can understand what's going on. The other nations are going to be in the kingdom of heaven. The Bible tells you that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. People are mourning right now because the wicked's in control. When the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven are in control, the world is going to rejoice. But not before they go through bondage. All these nations got to go through slavery the same way we had to go through slavery in every single kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's not going to make us go through all this and then all the other nations don't have to go through nothing.
Yeah.
Especially when the other nations do nothing but beat his people down. They won't even tell God's people who they are. Still to this day. You know what I'm saying? So they got a problem. But this is what salvation is. You know?
Jeremiah 23 verse 5, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
Now this is a future prophecy, but this is Jeremiah writing. No different than what Ezekiel used to write, no different than what Isaiah was writing, no different than what Mark and the guys were writing when they were talking about the angels were going to come and gather God's elect. This is the same thing, but it's a little bit deeper, so I like to read this. So start that over again, my bad.
Behold, the days come.
Behold, the days come. This is the future prophecy. Go ahead.
That I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
I will raise unto David a righteous branch. We know the righteous branch is, right? Jesus, he was going to come through the seed of King David, right?
Yeah.
Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're together. You follow me right now, all right? Go ahead.
And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
You know, this is talking about Jesus. He's the king that's going to reign and prosper. He's going to execute justice and judgment in the earth, right? Go ahead.
In his days.
In his days. The days of that king we were just talking about, right? Jesus, right? In his days, what's going to happen?
Judah shall be saved.
Judah. What's Judah? Judah shall be saved, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. That's the southern kingdom of Israel. Go ahead.
Shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell in safety.
Israel, which is who the Gentiles, shall dwell safety. So that's the Jews and the Gentiles right there again. Go ahead.
And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteous.
Right, so that's going to happen in Jesus' day. Now go ahead.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say.
So when this happens, when the Israelites are saved in the days of this king, people aren't going to be talking about this anymore. Go ahead.
The Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right, so people are going to stop talking about how the Lord saved the Israelites in Egypt when this happens. But what are they going to talk about?
Verse 8, for the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
North country, where we're standing at right now, North America, go ahead.
And from all countries whither I had driven.
All the countries whither he had driven them. Remember, we just read in the 28th chapter that he was going to scatter them from everywhere. This right here is the Lord telling you, I'm going to save Judah, I'm going to save Israel in the days of
And
this
he'll
king.
save the other nations.
But did you hear what he said? Read it again. He said, it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right.
It said, but the Lord liveth, that brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel from the land of the north and from all the countries where he driven them.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to come and get them from all the lands he drove them, even though they might be going under another name of another nation. If they're an Israelite, the Lord's going to get them. We just read that. We just read it though. It said Judah and Israel. Then it said again, the house of Israel from all the countries. He's saying the names. Now, all these different names you see, all these different other nations' names, you're not going to find those scriptures where God says he's going to come and get the Edomites. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it where he says he's going to come and save the Israelites. The Lord actually has prophecies for these nations of what he said he's going to do to them in the Bible, and people are trying to ignore them and just get salvation from Israel. But the whole time Israel's been on the earth, we've been getting our ass whooped by everybody. Nobody wanted to be Israel. So until Jesus comes back. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't work like that. If it went some other way, I would say it. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that it don't go that way.
And they shall dwell in their own land.
And they shall dwell in their own land. Israel shall dwell in. That's salvation right there. So when you read the New Testament and you're seeing all these other things, it's talking about that over and over and over again. Now what's so cool is this white man, what he's done is he moved over into the land of Israel in 1948. He's telling the world that prophecy that we just read right there, he's saying that that's already happened. And him being over there is a fulfillment of that prophecy right there. Go look that up and tell me, is that a lie or not? Because it just said that that was going to happen in the days of Jesus, right?
We got to get going, gentlemen. It's nice meeting you.
It's all good. You guys have to come back anytime.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's nice meeting you.
It's all good.
Got one more scripture, just real quick.
Sure, yeah.
Hosea 8 would say, Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no flesh.
What does that mean?
So, wait, so your argument's that since they're among the Gentiles, that's another dispersion text for you guys?
Isn't that what that would mean? Why does it say that? Why doesn't it say the Moabites are among the Gentiles? Why does it say that Israel should be among the Gentiles? Why doesn't it say Israel be in their own land? Why is Israel among the Gentiles? Why?
Because they're punished.
Because the Lord scattered them among them, right? But no, I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, and plus too, just and to the point, they'd be acting like the Gentiles. If you're around that particular people, you're gonna act just like those people you're around.
You'll start speaking their language eventually.
Well, anyways,
start eating their food.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Better hope that you're not an Edomite, because if you are, according to the Bible, you're going into slavery. Right. Just remember that.